playing Farming Simulator 19 on Ravenport, and again, well, we're pretty much picking up where we have from the last couple episodes here. We're still harvesting sugar beets. We should finish it this episode here. We're at 90-some%. Oh, what are we at? 94%. So yeah, I think probably one or two more loads we needed to deliver here yet, and we'll be done. Of course, we will finish the field to 100%, so I don't know if we'll quite get that done this episode, but we'll definitely be finishing the field to 100% here, or real close to it anyway. You know, if there's little bits and pieces here and there, I'm not going to bother getting those, but we'll definitely get it to 100% so we can sell whatever's left for ourselves. But yeah, getting close. And wow, yeah, this mission has taken quite a while. Oh, what is this? The 4th episode, in fact, that I've been on this mission? So yeah. Yeah, 4 episodes on this mission. Oh, boy. Oh, he's full. Suppose I should do something about that. Oh, what else do we got still going on? We still are harvesting soybeans up on our big field there. Still have that in progress. He's almost done there. And then, of course, if you watched last episode there, we started replanting it. More soybeans. We'll get it replanted in soybeans there. We're just going to probably kill the economy on soybeans, but oh well. Easy crop to plant and harvest, and you know, makes a fair amount of money, which at this point we could definitely use. Again, goal here is, and I was actually looking at this. I'm not going to do anything about selling any of our land yet, but we can sell this piece of property, if I'm not mistaken, for $362,000. And we could put that money towards, say, field 9 or 10 here. And if you compare the amount of field here like 9 or 10 has, there's still some extra land here we really don't need, but even maybe, what is 11? 11,680. We might even be able to, like, go for field 11 here if we were to sell this piece of land. I mean, field 11 is bigger than this entire piece of land here. And then, you know, as far as the farmland goes on here, that was kind of a worthless purchase, if you ask me. But that is kind of the way Giants intends you to play on the map, so that's kind of the reason I started that way. As I've said before, though, looking back at it, that probably wasn't the greatest of ideas there. We should have just kind of started wherever we felt like. I mean, we are kind of established down there at the moment. We'd have to kind of move stuff around a little bit. Probably want to put some more silos down somewhere where they're easily accessible. But I'm actually thinking we might go that route there, sell our current small farmyard area, and move up to this region somewhere. You know, maybe even in the future we could purchase this ranch here. That's not worth anything technically as far as farmland goes, but we can kind of make that our home base. Might even be able to borrow a little bit of money here too. So yeah, maybe field 11. That actually might be. Well, like I said, we'll have to see how much money we get. And we'll need to, you know, about 700,000 there to be able to purchase that. We'll have quite that much money. What are we at loan wise? We're at 720. So yeah, like I said, I think we can borrow a little bit. I don't think much, but. Not sure, by the way, what the upper limit on the loan is. I know some people have said they had well over $1 million loans they can take out. Well, again, apparently it's, I don't know if it's tied to equipment or how it works. It's just tied to your total assets. But basically, the more you have, the more you can take out. So the more you can borrow, the more you can pay. And by pay, I don't necessarily mean in a good way, but, okay, what are we looking at on the contract here? 97%. Woohoo. So I forgot to pay attention to what it said for the percentage there for the transport. But maybe the next load will probably be really close to being finished. Nice. Nope. You are full. Yeah, like I said, he's almost done here. Always misses quite a bit down there. And like I've said before, I think that's because of the railroad tracks. I don't think that's actually because of the field. I mean, if you look at the rest of the field here, and mind you, it is being planted. But the rest of the field here, he doesn't really miss anything. It's not till he gets down to the railroad here, or when the railroad tracks get close. That's when he starts missing a lot. I'm thinking that's the reason. Not much we can do about the railroad, though. I don't think we can terraform that away. Oh, and yeah, we're about done with the soybeans here, aren't we? So one more load, probably that's going to be about it. Oh, do we need to do anything down here yet? I know we got some weeds down here. Probably wait till the rest of the field is weedy, though. Maybe not. Maybe we better not wait, because, I mean, we've seen what happened when I waited on the field we're currently harvesting here, so maybe we better get those weeds sprayed right away. Yeah, don't want to have weeds on our field like we did last time here. Definitely losing out on some money because of that one. And I would assume, too, just because we sell the land, I don't think any of it would change. So, you know, in the future, if we wanted to repurchase this property, we still could, and we still should have all our improvements, if you will, to the property here. Okay, weeds be gone. And yeah, interesting that the weeds actually showed up in the field here before the crops even showed up. Must be like real weeds, that's for sure. And who said this game isn't realistic in that regard, right? Oh, boy. Yeah, you're about half full. Yeah, we'll just ride along with the planner here for the moment. Just a reminder here, too, by the way, for anybody that would like to join us on the multiplayer servers. Again, that information is in the description below. For those of you wondering where the multiplayer episodes are, again, as I've said, I've just been kind of live streaming those. Haven't done any actual single videos on it, just been keeping them to the live streams for now. We'll see once how it goes. I might change that up in the future. You know, once maybe we get some modded maps out and stuff, maybe we'll go back to kind of the way I normally did it. But at least for the time being, I've just been kind of keeping single player on the YouTube videos here. And of course, because I can't currently stream on YouTube, the Twitch live streams are where the multiplayer have been. And still is. So yeah, there again, if you want to join us on there, again, you're welcome to do so. That information is in the description below. Just join us on TeamSpeak. As I said, at this time, we're still playing on the in-game maps here, as well as Estacia La Pacho. I would fully suspect probably in the next week or two, we'll probably be maybe looking at some modded maps here. See once if there's anything good out there. Probably not a whole lot yet. I know there are some modded maps that are being released, but keyword being good maps, that might be another problem. I guess we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, like I said, there are some modded maps out. And also just a reminder for Twitch there too, if you want to join us on the live streams, just join us over on Twitch. I believe there should be a link down in the description below for Twitch. Reminder too for the big PC giveaway that's going to be coming up here. Again, I don't have an exact date on that. I am still waiting on one massive or major part of the computer, that being the case. So kind of important part of the computer there before I can really do anything with that. So until I get that and get the computer assembled, I don't have a good date. I'm hoping probably around Christmas. But like I said, at this point, don't know for sure. And let's see, was it last? Yeah, I think it was the last episode I mentioned it. If you haven't heard yet, definitely going to be a nice big PC giveaway. We're doing the PC. We're giving away a monitor, probably mouse and keyboard with it, and hopefully including a farming simulator steering wheel. So for those of you farming simulator fans out there, this will definitely be the perfect computer for you, hopefully. Let's see, hired, has completed their task. Oh, must have been the sprayer. Combine's almost done as well. Doesn't look like you missed anything up there. Nice. I mean, yeah, if you remember in the past there, before we terraformed this, we used to have little bits and pieces all the way up through there, just he missed left and right, but now harvested it all. Oh, there's a bump there I must have missed. Oh well. Didn't get everything, but there again, like I was saying about the PC, make sure you stay tuned for that. Again, haven't fully figured out how we're going to do the giveaway yet. But it definitely should be a really good one. I think you folks will really like that PC. Again, as far as hardware goes, we're looking at a RTX 2080 Ti. For those of you who follow PC hardware, that's basically the best you can get for the graphics at the moment. I don't know if even the... I'm not sure where the Titan series falls, if that's even... yeah, like I said, not really sure how the Titan series falls in with the RTX cards at this point, but... definitely one of the best graphics cards out there, that is for sure. Of course, we'll have a Passel RAM in it. What else do we got? 8086, I believe, is going to be the processor. So the Intel i7 8086 processor. Which, at least until the i9 came out here, the i9 9900K, the 8086, I do believe, was the best gaming CPU available. And actually, I'm not sure if it still is or not. Like I said, I'm pretty sure, for those of you who follow the hardware more than I do, I believe the Intel i9 9900K is now the best gaming CPU as far as I know. But like I said, don't quote me on that, folks. I think that's how it is. But at the very least, you're getting the second best. Oh, this is taking away the fertilizer. Ooh. Right. You run a combine over a fertilized area. It does take the fertilizer away, so note. Couldn't have ran that over the planted area. But yeah, anyway, again, definitely stay tuned in the near future here for that giveaway. Be hopefully announcing it probably sometime next week, most likely. Like I said, waiting on the case, which has been delayed, but I've been told should be here before Christmas. Keywords, of course, being should be. Of course, keep in mind if it's not, well, then unfortunately, not much I can do with the giveaway. Will have to be delayed until we get the case. Don't worry, at any rate, the giveaway will happen. It's just a matter of when it'll happen. Okay, last of the soybeans. I was rather hoping we get a little more than that off this field, but I guess not. Not much we can do about it. But yeah, anyway, going back to the plan there as well, you know, if we keep our fields up in this area, then I kind of just leave the combine up here. We'd have field 11 kind of across the road from us there, and we'd have to sit here going up and down this hill all the time. Out for the trees and the poles. I'm sure I've clipped just about every single tree going down this road now with this header on the combine. Yeah, speaking of combine upgrades there, if we go to the 45-foot head, oh boy. Definitely going to need a trailer or something to get it up this hill, or we'll have to buy the trailered header. At this point, I don't believe there is a trailered John Deere header for any of the combines, and I'm not aware that John Deere even makes a trailered header that I know of. And of course, by trailered headers, we're talking like the not the John Deere, the New Holland or the Case header, where they kind of have their own built-in trailer that folds out. But I'm not aware that John Deere has anything like that that I know of. Okay, we'll sell the last of this. How's the sugar beets looking over here? You are full, and I completely missed that. Bummer. Definitely want to keep an eye on him here, because I want to get this done. Nice if we could get it done this episode, which we might be able to. He's close, isn't he? A couple more passes here, and you'll have it. Getting to a little bit narrower portion of the field as well, so... Oh, let's see what's here. We'll read a few comments here a moment as well. Tyler was saying on the sugar beet contract, at least I'm assuming that's what he's talking about. Are you sure you're all right? Do we have to send you off somewhere to make sure? You might want to, yes, because pretty sure a little bit crazy here taking this sugar beet mission. This is, yeah, wow, like I said, 4 episodes now. There, of course, hasn't been a whole lot of off-screen time in between. You folks have seen most of it. There's probably, I don't know, a couple hours worth of off-screen time, maybe. Yeah, maybe maybe 2 hours at the most, I would assume. Maybe 3. 2-3 hours at the most off-screen time in between episodes. So, yeah, again, you folks have seen most of it. And, of course, the reason there hasn't been a whole lot of off-screen time, I've kind of been busy working on the John Deere 2510 project there. Again, if you're following along with the videos on that, we got our balancer bushings back. The ID on them, inner diameter, was too small for the balancer shafts. The machinist that made those for us suggested honing them, which was a lot of work. And, yeah, still working on honing them here at the point of this video here. And hopefully once we're done with that, the balancer bushings will fit. We'll have to put them back in the tractor. We did take them out to hone them. The machinist had suggested doing it in the tractor. But given the amount of material we had to remove, we thought maybe a little easier to take them out. And we might have to hone them maybe again, too, once we put them back in. We'll have to see once, but we didn't really want that amount of material potentially getting up in the tractor because, again, like I said, we had to do a fair amount of hone. Oh, we are finished. Probably shouldn't have sold that here then. Where is the best price for sugar beets? Sugar beets, $3.85 at the ranch. Oh, at the ranch. Okay. Right? At the ranch? Yeah, at the ranch. Perfect. This is the best price. We'll definitely probably have another partial load here yet, at least. Looks like off that field. Nice. And again, you don't want to complete the contract yet. Well, again, you could if you wanted to, I guess. But at least in my case here, I want to finish harvesting the field so we can take what is left and we can sell it ourselves. We make the money off of it. So anything that's left after the contract is finished, we can sell to ourselves for ourselves. Which, like I said, I don't know, probably another load off this field yet, maybe? I mean, close. Not a whole lot here yet, is there? Okay, and we also got some soybeans here to finish selling those. He's actually making very quick progress on this field. I think we'll quite finish it this episode, but it'll be close. And then, yeah, I guess you folks let me know. Let me know your thoughts on, should I sell my, kind of what I've called my main farmyard? Should I sell that and maybe see if we can buy, I don't know exactly what yet, but whatever we can afford, 9, 10, 11 there. Because again, looking at the amount of field there versus what we have down there on the main farm, what I call the main farm at this point, I think we can find a lot more field for a better value. At least that's my thoughts anyway. Like I said, I don't know if we'll quite be able to swing field 11. We might be a little short on that one. But we could for sure probably get 10 or 11 here at this point, I think. Or not 10, 9 or 10. Let's see. We'll keep reading some comments here a moment. Kisco team is saying, holy beets. Yeah, that's a lot of beets. I'm not sure what holes have to do with beets, but okay. Kisco team is also saying, I'm not a fan of this map. Too hilly and mountainous. I think that depends where you are on the map, because again, if you're kind of in this central portion, at least where like 11 is there, and 8, and what are the other field numbers? 6, 12, 13. That whole area is kind of like a nice flat area. I think what Giants went for with this map, and I'm agreeing with what someone else put in the comments here a while back. I think Giants was trying to like take America and like fit the entire map on this map here. So, they got like some mountainous regions, they got some large plains, they got, they got palm trees in areas. I think Giants was just trying to like fit the entire American farming into one map, which I don't think they did a good job of, unfortunately. I think this map, yeah, a lot of potential that has fallen flat on its face. Because, you know, I think probably most American farmers are probably going to agree with my idea of an American map. Not necessarily saying it has to be flat or perfectly flat, but, you know, some nice rolling hills in it. At least myself, I can like to see some rolling hills. Just a flat map is kind of boring. But I'll throw some nice rolling hills in it. And then lots and lots of fields. Kind of almost like a Welker Farms. Maybe don't have to have quite that many fields. You know, maybe a few open areas. But kind of very similar to Welker Farms, you could say. That's kind of a American farming map. Okay, and I think we're done with this trailer, so we might as well bring this back down again to our main farmyard area here. Jedi was saying you can get the Fendt Ideal as a Challenger Massey Ferguson. Or Fendt, I'm assuming he means as well. So Fendt, Challenger, and a Massey Ferguson, yes. You kind of have that option. It just changes the logo that's on the combine. That's about it. I don't know if there's really anything else that changes on that. Why, to be honest, they even bother doing that, I don't quite understand. I mean, okay, the logo changes, the combine doesn't. Why not just call it the AGCO Combine then or something, I guess. Oh, and for those of you who keep saying I should refuel this tractor, I probably should. But so far I have not put any fuel at all in this tractor. None, zero, zip, nada, zilch for fuel in this tractor. For those of you not familiar with how Farming Simulator works, at least 19 here anyway, when you reload the save game, if your tractor's out of fuel, it automatically puts fuel in it for you. So I am essentially getting free fuel at this point. And it seems to put enough in it to last a couple of hours. That's probably a little bit OP on Giant's part, putting that much fuel back in your tractor. But like I said, you know, we're almost out there. Not quite. What, maybe a 16th tank left or something like that, it looks like. But again, use that tractor for, I don't know, been running around for, what, a good hour or so now with it. Haven't had to put any fuel in it. So, yep, that's why I haven't bothered fueling. I'm just kind of curious to see how far we can push that here at this point. Oh, and oh, not quite the last of them. I was thinking that was the last of them there. It looks like one more a little bit after this one here. So he's not going to be quite full. A little over halfway, looks like. I think he really missed any major sections of this field, did he? See if there's any little bit we can, like, harvest. Well, there's a little bit down there, and I know there's basically nothing on that, so I'm not going to worry about that. Probably not even going to bother worrying about that. I don't think it's worth our time going back to get that. Joshua was asking, how do you fast forward at 600x speed? Is that a mod, I assume? Yes, that is a mod. It's not called the fast forward mod. I forget what it's called here in 19, but very similar to the way it worked in 17. A little bit different key controls. And it keeps you at 600x until you stop it. So that's something worth noting. You start it at 600 and you stop it at 600. It doesn't do, what was the previous one? 12,000. And you just, you know, did a control R and it, time went by real quick. Okay, we'll get this last little bit here ourselves. Otherwise, we're going to have to wait for the harvester to do his 45.5 point turn there, which takes forever. Yeah, if you see this combine turn around on an angled field, oh my goodness. My goodness. He takes forever. Like, seriously, dude. Seriously. I think Giants maybe needs to take some lessons from course play and how they do their turns, because The way Giants handles their turns makes course play look really good. Okay, there we go. The last of the sugar beets. So we can take this up to the ranch there. We'll sell that. Hit the, complete the mission there. That'll, of course, return the equipment. I believe there's anything else we need any of this equipment for. Not sure if you can use this for selling your own crops or not. I was tempted to try that. If we still had it when we were doing the harvest there on the soybeans, I probably would have. But I kind of needed to keep this specifically for the sugar beets because I wanted to keep that harvester moving. Otherwise, I would have tried it, but I don't know if it'll let you do that or not. $36.1 hours on this truck now. I guess if I know what hours I started at with the truck here, I know how many hours it took to do this, but I don't know where I started at with this truck as far as hours go. And again, as well, I'm still not entirely sure why there's 36.1 hours on this truck. Or was it 75 some hours on the harvester? It's like, wow. Guess they don't give us new equipment when we lease it, do they? Okay, there we go. $313,000 we currently have. Oh, that's right. Of course, once we complete the mission here, we'll get a little more. A total of $45,000. Yeah, $2,771 to lease the equipment. I thought that was actually really good there. Really cheap. So let's collect on that. Oh, what else do we got? Field 4, plowing. Field 4. Where is Field 4? Is that up here? Yeah, there it is. That probably won't be such a bad one to do, maybe. A plowing mission. Just throw a hired worker on them. Let them rip. Fertilizing on 13. Yeah, kind of a bummer we don't have the Field 8 fertilizing mission. Had their last episode, but transport. Transport items from the transport company to the construction site. Yeah, no. I'm going to completely skip those. Those are worthless, if you ask me. You definitely have a better use of your time if you go work and harvest your own fields, if you ask me. So yeah, shall we do Field 4? Plowing. Reduced by $2,676. But yeah, we have to hire a worker. I guess we can make some money on that. Not a lot, but we'll accept the contract. Why not? Oh, and you quit. Why did you quit? Doesn't look like you know why you quit. You just decided to quit. Okay. Let's get this little bit of field here he missed first. Then we'll bring him back to the bit that needs to be finished on the other side here yet as well. And looking at the time here, everyone, looks like it is about time to wrap it up here for this episode already. So, wow, already wrapping up the episode. But, yeah, if folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And, of course, don't forget to follow us over on Twitch as well if you want to watch the live streams. Again, live stream there on Nastasia La Pacho. So on that note, everyone, again, thanks for watching, and till next time.